got. They're pretty nice. Got these from a Goodwill. They were a little more than I wanted to spend, 24 bucks a piece, but they're kind of nice. I like them. We just did all sorts of little random things today. We went to an estate sale. We bought a really cool lamp at the estate sale. It's 40 bucks. I might show you that here in a minute. And then we got a bike from a thrift store. I might use that to ride to work. It sounds funny because like get some exercise. And so that'll be kind of nice. These rocking chairs are awesome though. Everyone like is scared of getting old. I mean, I think it's awesome, dude. You get to sit out in chairs and stare at shit. I love staring at shit. That's what I do. Who's on here? I can't see the screen. Hello. How you doing? I got these little shorties from I got these shorts from Walmart for 13 bucks. I have this white pair and a green pair, which are really nice. Might get like some little cushions for these, possibly. I'm not sure. Maybe like some sunflower cushions. How sweet would that be, huh? Yeah. You want to see the bike I bought? Who's on here right now? Who is this? I can see you now. Is it Alfonso? Can I like? Yeah. What you doing? Not much, man. I kind of showing off what I got. This chair we got from a thrift store for 24 bucks. I bought a really nice bike. At the Goodwill, dude. It's awesome. I'm gonna ride it to work. It's not that far. It's like less than 3 miles to work. So I thought I'd get some exercise. Be a little more healthy. But let me show you. Are you still on? Let me show you the bike I bought today. I think I might have to mute it because my lady's listening to music and I'll get like copyrighted. So, yes, I did just get on live. And then this is the lamp we bought. It has 3 different lighting modes. You can go 1, 2, or 3. So that's kind of cool. We bought this plant the other day too. We just wanted like a nice house plant for the inside. But the light's cool. It does. Let me see. This was 40 bucks. And there's the 3 settings. I got that art for free. This artwork on the wall for free. That's kind of cool. But yeah, the lamp's really cool. $40 for this at an estate sale today. We'll just leave we'll leave the one light on for now. And then that plant was like 40 bucks. So yeah, we're getting some like little things, which is kind of cool. Who's on here? Hold on. Who's all on here? Touch. What's up? Touch Yuka Wagga Bugga. What's up, Touch Yuka Wagga Bugga? And then Elise. Is it Elise? Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Just doing a live. Just doing a quick live. We're just doing some random things tonight. I gotta we're gonna move this big desk in, so my lady can make some curtains for the baby's room. We're gonna make some like blue curtains we found from some sheets at the thrift. We're gonna make some baby blue boy curtains because we're having a baby. We're having a baby boy probably in less than a month, honestly. So that's getting kind of exciting. Got a new job. Things are going good, you know. It's not like the greatest job, but it's a job all the same, you know. It'll bring money in. And so that's all you need, right? This is our front porch. I got two of these chairs, two for $50. Like really nice rocking chairs. So that's cool. And I bought that bike I just showed you. I bought that bike today at Goodwill for $80. It's a Fuji Declaration. The bike's like perfect condition. I think it retails from around 350 to 450 for that bike. So that's pretty awesome. Obviously, I'm gonna use the bike, but it's a nice bike all the same. I'm your favorite. Well, that's really sweet. That's really sweet for you guys to say. I really appreciate that. Maybe you want to see the bike a little more. I'll show you the bike a little more in action because it's a really nice bike. Like it's hard to explain how nice it is until you. Let me hold on. Just stay right here for a second. I'll be back in 2 ticks. 2 ticks. So it's like classic city bike style. So no kickstand. It's a single gear, fixed gear. I think these might glow in the dark possibly. So that'd be cool. It's got a nice leather seat on it. I think someone switched out the handlebars at some point, but these are kind of like an upgrade. Both the brakes work. The only thing I had to do was put some air in the tires. So I bought a bike pump from the bike pump I bought from uh, Walmart. It's like $14. Just a little Blackburn. I've already put it on the bike. So yeah, I mean $80 at a Goodwill. I know that's not like the greatest deal for a thrift store, but for what I bought, it's really cool. And so that's pretty exciting. Oh, and I got these last night at Walmart too for $13. Kind of fly. They have a green pair too, so a white and a green pair. I'd recommend sizing up from what they suggest. So yeah, I think the tires are glow in the dark. Dior. Yeah, sure. I can write your name on my hand. Why not? Stay tuned for 1 second. Yeah, I think they might be glow in the dark. It's a dry erase marker. Will that work? All right, stay there. I'm gonna try to write it. I gotta write it backwards and upside down though? Does that work? There you go. Now give me the monies. I'm joking. Oh, and these are the two chairs we picked up. Look how cool these are, man. Like I know people have all this shit, but uh, it's been a while since we've lived in a house, and it's super nice just to have like some of the basic stuff that you have when you have a house, And so Yeah, these were 24 bucks each at Goodwill, which is a little pricey, for Goodwill. I was hoping they'd be like more like 10 bucks each, but I'm the first YouTuber that did. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I try to do that, for every YouTuber. We're all small creators, man. I know I have like 7,580 something subs, but I'm still small. I'm still small beans when it comes to making YouTube content. Especially new to live streams, because live streams, I never did live streams before. I've done some in the past. Obviously, people have been on them, but I never really focused on live streams too much. So, but yeah, I think I'm sitting at 7,584, 87 or something like that. I'm not really super positive on the number right now, but I know it's up there. I'm still trying to get monetized though. I'm not quite yet monetized, so my goal was I was going to get just kind of a shitty part-time job and still try to get monetized, and maybe that'll take off at some point. So, oh, bummer. Yeah, you gain and lose some. Any given moment I'd lose maybe 3 or 4 and then gain 7. I mean, it's just kind of all over the place. But um, what's up, Evan? What's going on, Evan? We're just chilling on the porch. We got some new rocker chairs. They're really awesome. I got a really cool, badass bike today for commuting to work. I'm doing that because I wanted to get a little exercise in, before I go to work, which will be fun. Bought a cool ass lamp at a estate sale today. That's really nice. You can rewind this live stream to see it, or I can show it again. Um, just doing some random house chores and stuff, and getting stuff done, getting stuff ready for the baby. Little baby boy, how cool is that, man? I'm super excited. We got him so much cool shit already. I bought him some the other day. We went to an estate sale down the street. Actually, it's really close, and they had a bunch of babies' clothes from the '70s, and so I bought him a couple outfits, and so that's super awesome. He's got some really cool little outfits that he's gonna wear. There's like all these bumblebees right now, and they're just kind of like hovering. I don't know if they're mating or something, but it's very strange. I've never seen this many bumblebees in my life, and then two, I don't know what they're doing. They're like mating or something, which is kind of cool to see. Let's play some loud ass music. Where's that come from? Oh, it's down the street. That's a lot. Who wants to hear that shit? Turn it down. There's children living in this neighborhood. Am I right? So yeah, we had a good day. It was fun so far. We got a lot more randomness we're gonna do tonight, but um, it's going well. I'm gonna try to get this desk inside tonight. This is going in our second living room. This is gonna be a sewing table for her. Like, we have a second living room, but essentially it's like a den, they call it. And so this thing is super heavy. I got this for free on Facebook Marketplace, and it's got a power strip with like 9 plugins in it. And so this is going to be the lady's new sewing table, and I got to clear some room because I got a lot of my eBay stuff in the corner. What's up, Hannah? How's it going? Just talking about I'm gonna be moving this desk in a little bit later tonight probably, but I got to clear some stuff out first. I'm showing off the new bike I purchased today. Well, this was from Goodwill. It was 80 bucks. But it's actually a really nice little city bike. It's called a Fuji Destination. Or Declaration, my bad. Sorry. But other than just putting air in the tires, this thing is solid. Oh, why you stress? Exams and stuff, or just some like, exam stuff, or you said you had some exams coming up, huh? Well, if I know anything about stress, like stress never ends as you get older. You know, it's always one of those things. Um, but you'll get through it. You'll pass. I mean, it sounds like you're at least studying or being studious. So that's all that really matters. And then once you're done with that, then boom, bam, that's it. I think I stressed out too when I had to do final exams and stuff, but I always passed. Like it was, I always like the way I did it. I was always go through and answer everything I could. If I read it and I didn't really understand it at all, I would skip over it. I'd circle it or whatever, and then I'd come back to it at the end and then reread it. And by that time, to see if like my memory jarred or something. Okay, bye. Is Alfonso? Yeah, bye, Alfonso. Thanks. Okay, yeah, no worries. Have a good night or day or wherever you are. How about this? Enjoy yourself. Where everyone lives in different time zones and shit. It's crazy, but yeah. I mean, the crazy part is like stress never ends. There's always something to stress about. I feel like when you're a kid though, like you need to enjoy that shit because like the stresses when you're an adult are way different. Like they're for real. Like when you stress out as a kid, you shouldn't really have much to worry about at all because you have friends, you do your work, you don't have to pay for bills, you get fed by your parents. I mean, those are all huge bonuses that a lot of people don't think about when they're young. I'm sure you have electronics and cell phones and all that shit. When you get older, you gotta buy all that stuff yourself. You gotta cook your own meals. You gotta plan your own fucking day. I mean, you gotta go to work all day, and it's annoying. But or you can do YouTube content. I mean, it's all over. You can do whatever you want. But yeah, oh yeah. So yeah, we are prepping for baby. We got him all these clothes recently from that estate sale. We got him a. Obviously, we're getting a bunch of stuff from people right now. We have a registry at Target. Um, We've got quite a few diapers and wipes from people, which is really nice. We haven't got any of the big ticket items. We'll probably have to buy the big ticket stuff towards the end, so not a big deal. Oh yeah, I saw that in the post you had mentioned. Well, I mean, Hannah, I get hate every day. I mean, it's constant every day. So like you can go through and start blocking people. I mean, you could do that. You could You know, it, I wouldn't sweat it though. It's just one of those things. I mean, we all get hate, and I feel like a lot of the times when people hate on you, they're just jealous of what you got going on. I like your videos are really well put together, and I think they're cool. Um, you just gotta, just keep like your videos are all very similar, which is nice because YouTube likes consistency. So just keep doing what you're doing, and eventually, the haters will disappear over time. I've had like instances where haters become fans, and that's weird. So I wouldn't worry about hate. I mean, hate is like one of those things that it's just what the world is nowadays. So if you overwhelm people with positivity, then just shut them off. Also, you can block and delete messages in
in your comment section, you can go in there and like block them permanently. They can never comment again on your videos. I did that to several people because they were cursing and doing all this other stuff. So yeah, yeah, that's all you got to do. Just kill them with the kindness. Um, but yeah, the hate never ends. There's a lot of hate in the world. It's just what it is. It's negativity, but don't sweat it. You'll get through it. We all get through it. Then you just become blissfully happy at some point in your life, you know? Like I'm happy as hell right now. We don't really have any worries. I mean, we're stressed about a newborn, but that's because it's a baby in your hand. You gotta make sure the baby doesn't get hurt or die, or you gotta teach it everything it knows. Like you gotta teach them how to speak and how to eat, how to be a good person. I mean, that's some real stress. So, oh yeah, I see. Well, there's some car nerds out there that it's just like their whole thing, you know. That's what they do. Like I said, I wouldn't even look at the comments, man. I sometimes I'll read the comments and obviously I'll go through and select the ones I want to respond to. But sometimes I don't. You can also sometimes I think maybe I've done this before. I think you can automatically comment. So, but yeah, if you get a lot of hate for how many subscribers you have, you should see how much hate I get for having as many subscribers as I do. It's constant hate. And but I just shrug it off. I do not care at all. I mean, there's way too much to worry about in life than to stress out about simple hate comments on the internet, you know. Um, but I understand like cyberbullying and stuff. It's different from when I grew up. You actually got physically assaulted and physically bullied. That's you know, like instead of someone saying you're ugly, you know, when I was growing up, you'd have kids like break your glasses or spit in your face or punch you in the balls. That's what I grew up with. Oh, hey Meg, you're on. Check out this bike I got today. I got this for $80 at Goodwill. It's called a Fuji Declaration. Yeah, right. Meg knows she's a little bit older too. She definitely understands when you actually got physically bullied rather than just got called a name on the internet, you know. There is a big difference. Anywho, Meg, I picked up this bike for $80 today. I'm gonna ride this to work. Work's only like 3 miles from here, so but it's like super nice. I mean, this was stored in someone's garage or something. All I had to do was inflate the tires, so that was cool. Yeah. And then we picked up these. Look at these two chairs. I got these yesterday. Like yes, last night maybe. Yeah. Some rockers, $24 a piece. It was a little more than I wanted to pay at Goodwill, but like that's our thrift stores out here. But they're really nice to sit in. So we might get like some like little sunflower cushions or something, you know. Um, and then we bought a we bought a really nice lamp today. It's like a three kind of lampshade kind of deal. From an estate sale that we went. We missed it yesterday, and so we went back to the estate sale this morning and bought that lamp. It was $40, but I don't know if you've ever been to like a Target or Walmart. Like some of the big lamps, they're well over 150. So I think we got a nice deal on it. But it is so nice today. Like I know, like so we live in Macon, Georgia, and the heat's coming. Like right now, March, early March still. It's 85. So yeah, it's gonna get a lot hotter. Um, not really prepared for that, but Oh, well, dang, you should just like I don't know, go somewhere, shopping somewhere cheap or something, or like maybe you should tell people it's your birthday and then put a little one of those little PayPal things you did. You said I actually figured out how to finally do that and got it all set up and then posted a post on it. I don't think anyone donated. I honestly haven't even checked, but it was kind of fun, exciting, like um well, happy birthday. That's cool. So you, Meg, I forgot how old you said you were. I don't know if you want to say it online, but that's cool. Birthdays are fun. You should do a lot like a birthday live stream or something. At least you get birthday wishes and stuff. That's always kind of nice. I'm not excited. Honestly, I'm not excited for my. Oh, you're in 35. That's not that old. Come on. I'm gonna be 40. So, yeah, that's a little more serious. I'm gonna be 40 with a newborn, so that's terrifying. At least my lady's 35, so she's at least younger than I am, so she's got a little more energy than I do. I mean, I can outdo most people, but you start to feel a little different as you get a little bit older. So, little squirrel on the road. What are you doing, squirrel? What's up, squirrel? Oh, did Hannah say her birthday was coming too? Yeah, yeah. I don't feel old. People say that. I don't feel old, man. I don't think I like honestly when you look at really old people and you ask them if they feel old, they don't ever say they feel old. Like obviously you start moving differently and shit, but I don't think like mentally I feel like you can always feel young if you feel young. Uh, dang, your mom is 39, your dad's 51. Dang, that's crazy. So your parents were a little bit older, Hannah, when they had kids. Well, Hannah, I don't know how old you are. The dog, no. I called the pound because well we couldn't keep it. Um and I got a call back like 2 days later. I feel like it was like yeah, it was at least 2 days later. Um so by then obviously the dog was gone. Like she like randomly walked down the street and just disappeared. Like I feel like she went home. Like she probably knew where home was and went around the corner like down this way and then I didn't see her anymore. We went driving later that evening to the store, and I didn't see her anywhere in the neighborhood. So I'm assuming she went back to her house. The 4th of April. Oh, nice. Yeah, mine's the 7th of April. Right? Yeah, I mean, I think like so when I was like in my early 20s, I blew my ACL in my knee. I never got it fixed. That's how strong I was when I was a kid. Like I was like it like ballooned up to the size of like a cantaloupe, got all dark black purple and shit. And then after about 6 months, I could walk on it again, and I never get it fixed. Sometimes it'll pop out of place randomly, which is kind of funny. It doesn't hurt at all. Like we went and played pickleball, which is an old people thing, and well, we just have never played, and it's like the thing down in the south for some reason. And my knee blew out then. I didn't have a knee brace on, which was dumb because like side to side movement will pop it out of place, and yeah, that actually did kind of hurt for a moment. So I gotta just be aware, of that kind of stuff as I get a little bit older. 00:00 a.m. Yeah, I'm not sure what time that is. Is that midnight? where you were? Meniscus torn from a horse kick. No ACL, but dang, when it pops out, it's hell. Oh yeah, yeah. Where am I from? I am from Georgia. That's where I'm coming to you at right now. From is Georgia. I think Hannah's in South Africa, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. There's so many people I talk to. It's hard to keep. It's hard to keep everyone connected. Yeah, we're kind of going by. We're buying a lot of. We're going buy crazy right now. I don't know. I think Meg, you probably watched one of my videos. I sold a lot, almost all of that silver. So I got a substantial chunk of change from all that, and we just needed a lot of stuff for the baby, so it was time to sell. And the economy is not getting any better with Donald Trump running, so it was just what happened had to happen. False spring. Oh, yeah, interesting. India, huh? Oh, that's interesting. Uh, I once like the other crazy like weird injury I ever had was I was really drunk one night and I had this old Jeep Wagoneer and I had closed the back hatch door and I tried to walk away from my vehicle and I couldn't. My arm was stuck, my hand, and I had closed my thumb fully in the door of the back hatch. Like I didn't even feel it. I was like, what the hell? So I opened it, and what happened is I ended up my nail was like gone. Like it was so bruised and ugly, and I actually had I think my brother pull it out, and that was oh my god, that was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. Worse than the ACL pain. What you got going on?
I'm gonna do our first load of laundry.
Oh my god, she's gonna do our first load of laundry. We got a washer and dryer recently, so everything's hooked up, everything worked. I don't know if you watched the video on that. I had to cut the damn like the old hose off the old fitting, which took forever, but we got it fixed, so it's good. But yeah, we got a oh crazy 7 months of snow immediately into summer. Holy shit, I would not live there honestly. Like I've lived in cold. So I lived in Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska. I lived in Montana. I lived in Colorado. We lived in Washington. I lived in Texas, Georgia. There's a couple other places, but yeah, I know all about snow, and I definitely don't like that type of weather anymore. So I think we're gonna keep moving on south. Yeah, she's excited to use the. They're not like new by any means, but I got the dryer for $85 at an estate sale. I think they mispriced it because I looked them up, and those dryers are like still like $700, and they still sell them in the store. It had like a new Lowe's tag on the back of it. Um, so that was super cool. When we go to like move, if the new place has a dryer, we'll just sell this one. And then the washer I bought from a lady it was 250. Um, but it's like a newer Samsung smart washer. It's like got an app, which I don't really understand why you need an app for your washer. But they retail for like $800 as well. And the only stipulation with this one is just had some door damage on it because it was like a warehouse deal. And but it's functional. Like we ran it, it works fine. It's got a function called super spin. Let me say that again. Super spin. And it spins really fucking fast. But it's quiet. Like you can barely hear it, which is cool. Oh, sorry, Hannah. I keep forgetting, but yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I think Meg, I could show you it, but she's in there right now, so yeah. So the washer has an app, and so does the dryer. It's called like Samsung Smart App, And the weird part is we were listening to music the other day and we had our Bluetooth on for our Bose, and it said your phone has located your Samsung dryer. Like, you want to connect to it? I was like, what the fuck would I do with it? Like, why would I want to connect to it? I don't know what you can do from the app. We might check it out one day, but it's just weird. Like, it's like if you're, I know refrigerators have apps now. I don't really understand that either. I guess you could link them to a grocery list or something, but I don't really understand why your washer and dryer need an app. Yeah, true. Yeah, you guys, man, when the comments get going, it's really hard. Hannah says she popped out her thumb. That's pretty crazy doing netball. Wow, that's great, but it popped back in. That's insane. Yeah, I like to wheel and deal. I like to find really good deals. Obviously, I sell online. I sell on eBay, and I'm always trying to find cool deals. Like the Goodwill in Macon, it's a little pricey, but like that bike I found, that's easily I could probably sell that for 300 if I needed to. Um, these chairs will probably end up selling, 110, 120 bucks for the set eventually if we don't need them at a new place when we move eventually. We're gonna be at this house for at least 2 years until little dude starts to walk and get a little more mobile. Well, this is our base home for now. Like our whole theory behind moving down to the south was, we hadn't lived on this side of the country, and I mean, I lived in Texas, but not like this far east. So we're gonna live here for 2 years. That way you get a good judge of the weather, the people, and like so far, everyone is super nice in the south. Like you would not believe how nice people are. Everyone's pretty religious, which is cool though too because it just makes people really genuine and nice. Like you can have. We've had so many full-on conversations with people just about our license plates because we're from out of state, obviously, and everyone's like, "Oh, wow, you moved from far away, and they start talking like that, and then they ask us, and they tell us all this cool stuff about Macon, or like, "Hey, you gotta check out this or this," and it's just super nice. And so we're really liking it. The neighborhood. I'm outside right now. I don't know how your neighborhoods are, but it's super quiet. Like there's no one really out. Everyone's a lot older in this neighborhood. Like I would say the average age for probably this neighborhood is like 70 plus. Like I always see them moseying on out, taking out their garbage and stuff, like walking with their little sticks and shit. It's so funny. They're cute as hell though. Yeah, for sure. Sorry, I'm reading comments if I look like I'm paused or stupid or something. Oh, cool, yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Netball, is that like basketball or something? Of course, people down in the south are friendly. People up here in Canada land are all grumpy because of the cold, but when the sprinkle is our trademark politeness. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Canadians are really nice. Like I said, I went to school in Montana, and the town I lived in was Eureka, Montana. This is when I went to high school, and it was about 10 miles, maybe less, to the Canadian border. And then back in the day, you could just go over into Canada. We'd go over there for lunch sometimes, and all you needed was like your birth certificate. They didn't really care about anything else. I mean, now it would probably be a lot harder. But yeah, we had Canadian. I had Canadian teachers at my school, which is kind of funny. We'd always try to get them to say "boot." I'd be like, "What are you talking about?" Because that's the Canadian thing, right? Or is that racist? Can you be racist about like language? I don't know. Maybe. Um, 7 players. Oh, almost like basketball, but not really. Oh, interesting. Yeah. So I got the bike. We bought all that shit today. We got the lamp today. We got the bike. Got these chairs last night. The other thing we still are looking for is our kitchen is missing something. It's like we need like a little kitchen island, or like our thought was we get a kitchen island that has like some stools because when we cook food, we like to be in the same room together because we love hanging out with each other. I mean, we've been together for 12 years, but we still hang out with each other every moment we get. Obviously, right now she's inside, but she's doing laundry and stuff. But like whenever I'm cooking or she's cooking, like we like to chill with each other inside the same room, and so we want a little kitchen island with some stools or something that fold out or collapse underneath, and maybe like a center, like a place where we get chop stuff and stuff like that. So that's what we're looking for next. I keep finding them for like 150 bucks, but the people on Facebook never meet up with me. So I'm like, man, that's a bummer. Like we had one lined up yesterday and they didn't fall. They didn't fall through. It fell through, and so we couldn't get it. But the other thing that we still need for the back porch is a boot. Factually Canadian, yes, for sure. The one other thing that we want to get for the place, and sorry if I'm speaking really fast. I had coffee late afternoon. We got a new Keurig recently, and we were buying the pods, like the Keurig pods, but they're terribly expensive, and we have a bunch of coffee still, whole bean coffee, and we're like, well, we'll just get one of those little filter things, like the little Keurig cups that are like reusable. And so we wanted to figure out how much quantity was in those, so we cut one open, dried out the coffee, and like weighed it and all this other crap. But I had to try a cup to make sure it was like to her liking and to my liking. So now we know that that is the recommended dose for coffee, and but then it got me all jazzed. So I got a lot of shit done randomly, which was good, but now I'm like a little too jazzed for the afternoon, but no, it's not a terrible thing, I don't think. What's up, neighbor? You guys doing? You turning around or what's up? Oh, someone's learning how to drive, I think. Wow, that's kind of fun. She's totally learned how to drive. That's awesome. You also have to get the ball in the hoop, but when you catch the ball, you can't move the foot you landed on, and you and the other players need to try and get the ball. Wow, so that's like weird. That's like it's like kind of like rugby and like ultimate frisbee mixed together. Yeah, I'll have to Google it too. That's kind of funny. Netball. Netball. Interesting. But yeah, so the afternoon was super nice. We like the sun right now, but it's getting noticeably warmer. Like when you walk out in the morning, like say you like just you unfold your sheets, you're wearing your nighties or whatever. You could walk directly outside and it's perfect body temperature. That's how warm it is right now outside. So like even like 6 in the morning. And so yeah, I'm like wearing t-shirts all day now. And then I just picked up some sandals the other day. They were actually not too bad. They were like 60, 55 bucks, I think it was, with tax and everything. So that was kind of cool. We'll see how this laundry situation's going. She still doesn't want to be on live streams yet or in my videos. I think we talked about some real numbers, like if I ever got to 10,000 subscribers, she might kind of start joining slowly. Um, I'm still a little ways away, but that should give some people some incentive to subscribe. My lady's super beautiful. It's not like she's weird looking or anything. She just doesn't want to put her face out there, which I understand. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I don't care. Like to me, you only live once, so why the hell not? Facts, use some sunshine. Yeah, I would know how to run a fax because I'm old. No, I wish Meg I could send you some sunshine because it is really nice. It's a bummer that you guys get more snow randomly. Have you, Meg? Have you always lived in Canada, or are you like, have you lived outside of Canada ever? Like, I'm sure you probably moved around Canada to some degree. Like I'll let you answer that, but so our neighborhood's pretty safe. We haven't had any issues with things getting stolen or anything, but I'm kind of nervous about leaving the bike outside. I might put it in our kitchen temporarily. We have a little outdoor shed, but I need to clean it out and put some tools away. Born and raised right in this town outside Toronto. Oh, okay. Well, Hannah, it sounds like you might need to move to Canada because it sounds like it's cold as hell out there. Justice for Mannion, huh? What's up? What's going on, Justice? Is it Justice? Yeah. What's up, Justice? Um, yeah, right. Yeah, I remember you, Justice. What's up? Um, well, that's cool, man. You never lived outside of Canada ever? Like, I guess I've never been outside the United States, but we've lived in a bunch of different states within the United States. But I guess like I don't know, there would really be no reason for you to ever come to the United States because it's terrible. And we got Donald Trump as our president. Oh, that's a bummer. Twice now. Oh, I was so upset when Donald won again. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?" I was like, "There's no fucking way this is real. This is like a terrible nightmare right now." It's hot. Oh yeah, South Africa. I'm sure South Africa's hot as hell. What's up, Lumi? Athena? Lumi Athena? What's up? What's that, bud?
I think a bee fell into the mop water.
Aw.
He's
Still alive.
alive, but he might die. But he might just.
We
So
we might have killed a bee, but
he killed himself.
he killed himself. But we saved a grasshopper earlier today, so win-win, right? That like cancels it out. Let's see what his situation is. The lady said he fell in the mop water. It might have been cold. Are you dead or are you alive, dude? It seems pretty wicked to revive his ass. Can you give like CPR to it? She like stings my finger real violently. I'm gonna look at him and not through the screen because that gives me a better reaction time. What's up, dude? Did you drown? I think he might still be alive to some degree. Let's go warm his ass up in the sun. That's what he needs right now. He needs a little bit of sunshine in his life. Save the bees. Well, it was like it wasn't really mop water. It was just like hot water. We used it for something, I can't remember, but it wasn't like toxic or anything. Oh, we used it to clean the baby thing we bought. Just like some hot soapy water. Let's put him over here in the sunshine real quick though. See what we can do for us. Oh, here's a rock that's really sunny. With him for a minute. Yeah, it's a little bee. I think it's a little baby bee or something. He fell in some mop water though. We're trying to make him feel better. What's up, man? Wake your ass up. Get to work. Go do your job, man. Go find honey or whatever. He's still got some movement to him. Like, see his little tentacles?
All right. Well, he's looking like he might. I think maybe the water was just cold, and he's just kind of shocked. I mean, he could have drowned. Can bees drown? I guess they can. They got lungs, right? I mean, he seems like he might be alive. Well, we did save a grasshopper today, so he's like moving though. There he goes. He's cleaning himself. Look at that. Let's get him some movement going, and maybe he'll. There we go. All right, he's starting to clean himself. He's getting a little warm. The paper's not super wet. It's dry. I guess he could be stuck to it though. Oh, maybe you're right. Okay. There you go, buddy. Oh, he's getting now. He's getting a little more alive. There you go, dude. This rock should be nice and warm, I think. There we go. Yeah, I think maybe he's doing better. You just need to warm up, man. Just take a little relax. I'm just trying to keep you moving, you know. He's cleaning his eyeballs off though. See him cleaning himself? All right, we'll let him be. I'll come in. We'll let him be. I'll come and check on him here in a little bit. See if he moves from this location. we'll, we'll let him be. Oh my goodness. That was a joke. That was a good joke. Man, that was solid. This live stream's ridiculous, people. I'm sorry. You guys want to see our flowers? We didn't plant these. These were here when we moved here. I think these are tulips of some kind. They're cool, man. They got like razors. Those are probably, I would assume those are some sort of tulip or something. But yeah, look at that sunshine. This is, well, so right now, what time is it right now? It is 6:25 p.m. Sun's still out. I mean, it's slowly going down, but it's still pretty nice out. This is all our yard. This is such a big property we got. So all the way to that, all the way to those bushes over there. This is to the back side of the house, around that corner. And it goes all the way to that tree out there. And then, I think most of you have seen this already, but this is like the carport. Out here, they got people. They don't have like closed off garages. They have like carports. And then this whole side yard is ours as well. And then we got a whole fenced in backyard that needs to be. We gotta cut the grass. This bush actually blooms too. It blooms like these little flowers, which are kind of pretty. It's like different colors. The backyard is pretty messed up right now. I need to mow the lawn, so. But this is our backyard. That shed we haven't even really opened since we've been here, but we got some bushes over there. We got a full screened-in back porch that's elevated. I've done some live streams up there before. But yeah, it's a pretty awesome, huge house. We got way more space than we could ever, than we could ever really deal with. So, going back into the carport right now. The lighting is a little better under here. My phone doesn't like the lighting. Let's go check on the bee real quick, Yeah, right. Yeah, let me go see what's happening with the bee here. See if he's still kicking or not. I think like a lot of the times bees just need light, and that helps them out. He's still right here. He's gone. Little squirrel. What's up, squirrel? Let me see if he's right in the grass somewhere. But he was. And I don't see him anywhere in the grass. Yeah, so he might have flown away. We'll see what we saved to be. We saved to be. Sorry for all the flip flopping. My phone was kind of glitching out there for a second. Birds having a fight in the tree. What are you guys fighting about? Chill out. Anywho, so that's kind of what's going on with us. We got, all sorts of nonsense going on all the time. What in the Ewang, see you? I can't read that. Right. Right. Yeah, that dog was pretty cool the other day. Grasshopper. I once homed a baby squirrel for a while. If you look at my channel from long ago, his name was Mr. Wiggles. He was a baby squirrel we found. I'll tell you the story briefly, real quick. So we were coming home from grocery shopping, and there were these people in a parking lot who got in a car wreck, and they were trying to exchange info or whatever. And there was a baby squirrel at their feet who was like, "Help me!" Like, he was trying to get these people to get his attention or give him something. And so we were super awkward. We were like, "Hey, do you guys mind if you try to solve their car wreck situation?" I was like, "Hey, do you guys mind if we grab that squirrel?" And you could tell he was like dehydrated as hell and emaciated. And so we took him in, which was hard to do because he ran underneath one of the cars, and we were trying to get him in a box, and these people were trying to solve their car wreck issues, and it was pretty funny. We lived in an apartment at the time, and so we kept him for a while. We bought these little hot packs, like heat packs, that were kind of funny, and he loved sleeping on those over a towel. And we gave him water initially, and then someone said that if you give him puppy formula, like baby puppy formula, they really love it. And sure enough, he ate that shit up. He gained a bunch of weight. He was looking good. We had him in our house for probably 3 weeks, and he started gaining weight. He started getting a little more frisky, and we were like, okay, we got to get this squirrel out of the house. So I took him to the park nearby. It was like a mile away. But now before that, we had took him to the park, let him play a little bit in the grass and stuff, let him climb the tree a little bit. But the thing is, he would always climb the tree. Like when I let him climb the tree, he would climb the tree to the very top, and I didn't think he was ready to be out there alone. So I would climb the tree every night to get his ass down. We'd take him back to the house. I eventually got to a point where I let him stay at the park all day long, and I would come and I would give him water twice a day, and then I would give him some of the puppy formula at night. And there's some videos of me feeding him. I also eventually built him a home and put his favorite blanket in it in a box. It was like a 6x6x6 little cardboard box that I bought from Walmart, and I built him a little casa de la tree, and then eventually, so then like after I did that, I'd fed him every day, every once in a while, and then he started eating more like nuts and stuff. I'd bring him nuts, I'd bring him water. I did this for about 3 months until he got bigger. And then he would stay in the tree at night, and I would come back late at night just to make sure he was okay, and I would climb the tree, and he'd be curled up in a little ball. The other cool thing is like he got to know me so well. When I got to the park, I would knock on the tree. I would say, "Mr. Wiggles, Mr. Wiggles," and he would come. He would like, he would jump from the tree onto me, and then I'd feed him his formula and stuff. Anywho, Eventually, he kind of disappeared. I don't. He got older. I don't know if he found a family or whatever, but I couldn't find him anymore at the park. So, um, I think he could have got hit by a car. I don't know. I mean, you can't really teach a squirrel not to go on the road. I mean, I tried my best to help him out in life, and then I did everything I could, and so that was a story about Mr. Wiggles. Um, he was really sweet. I think you might, if you go way back on my channel, you might see some of the videos that I made of him. There's not many because at the time I wasn't really doing YouTube, but I did make a story about him and I had some pictures left over. If you look up Brent Rider, Mr. Wiggles, you might find him on my channel. What's that sound? Oh, it's the lady. But yeah, he was a super cool squirrel. That was a really fun experience. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I would totally do another squirrel. If I ever saw a baby squirrel fall from a tree, I'd probably steal it. Maybe the mom would want to keep it. I don't know, but maybe I would steal it. Raise it as my own. My squirrel army, you know. Go get me nuts. That's what I'd say. I'd wake up in the morning, I'd be like, and they would run out and gather nuts for me and bring them to me because I need the nuts. All the nuts, you know. Okay, Hannah. So it's getting crazy anyways, no worries. What's up, Lumi? Athena, what's going on? We've got in it. We're talking nonsense now, but yeah, don't skill up baby squirrel. Or if you want to do it. We're just gonna be live streaming myself climbing trees to abstain squirrels. That's funny. Yeah, you should. Yeah, I would it was fun. It was good exercise too. This tree was hard as hell to climb up and it was really tall, but I wanted to make sure he had the best chance in life, you know. And I'm hoping that's how I raise my son. You know, I'm gonna give him everything he needs. Hopefully, give your child all the nuts he needs in order to survive. That analogy is bad. That's not good. But yeah, I try to do. You gotta try to do good things every now and then to offset all the bad shit in the world. You know, there's so much bad shit. So whether it's saving a bee, saving a grasshopper, you know, petting a dog during the day or giving the dog water, you know, it all adds up. I feel like to your overall karma, your overall like karma points in life or whatever, and then it makes up for all the bad karma if you experience or done, you know. Yeah. Oh, he's Calico Kitty, huh? What is she doing in there? She's getting into some shit. I don't like it. Well, anywho, I think I'm gonna end the live stream here. That's enough nonsense for one evening. Obviously, I'll probably upload some videos a little bit later tonight, but I'm gonna keep grinding, you guys. I'm gonna keep trying to get more subscribers. I know you're like, Brent, you have like 7,500 and something subscribers. Why do you need more? You always need more subscribers. There's never an amount that you don't need. So, um, and yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to get more and more watch hours and stuff. One of these days, I will be monetized. I don't know when. Hey, just baked something. How you doing? I might pop off here in a minute, so sorry about that. The live stream's actually going pretty well, but I'm hungry. You know, like how do people live stream the entirety of the day and they don't go take a poop or take a pee or eat something? Like sometimes I see them drinking water, but you don't see them do very much bowel movements wise and stuff. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I've been working on this channel for a little while, so we so I'll be on for a couple more minutes. I'll tell you what I made. We made like spaghetti using a spaghetti squash with turkey, bell peppers, and onions, and like some tomato sauce. It was really good. It was like, so we put the turkey, the sauce, bell peppers, and onions all in the same pot on the plate, and then we did like a puree of butternut squash on top. Really delicious. A little bit healthier than like, your normal spaghetti. And then we got a shitload of salad that we need to eat up. So I'm gonna have a big ass salad tonight. Yeah, for sure. What's up, Bo Rocket? So all you guys come on like right at the end of like when I'm about to end my live stream. Like that's crazy. You want me to stay on for another couple minutes? I'll stay on for a little bit longer. But for all you guys who didn't see, I picked up this bike today at Goodwill. This bike was $80. It's called a Fuji Declaration, and it's got a cool leather seat on it. I bought this bike pump today to pump up the tires, but it's a clean bike, man. It's got those cool reflective tires on it. Those possibly glow in the dark. I'm not really sure, but that would be cool. I have to leave. No worry, Bo. And then these are the cool chairs we bought. Most people already saw this, but that's really all I was I'm popping on here to talk about today. Was just that kind of stuff. We hit some estate sales today. That was kind of fun. A lot of the times I'll end a live stream just because, I like live streaming, but like there's times when you only have like one person or two people, and it's not like I don't appreciate that, but it's not as exciting sometimes, like I think everyone probably feels the same way. These kids